Hi, this is me again, and I'm with Steve outside his flat, and we're going to talk about the coming elections next year and what his sort of intentions are with that stuff. So it's a lovely evening, October 2009. I'm chilling with Steve. How you doing, Steve?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, well, I'll correct you in your intro there, Gary.
Yeah, please, mate.
The law, there's only one person in the whole world who can call a British general election, and that's Gordon Brown, our Prime Minister. And he has to go to the Queen and ask her permission to dissolve Parliament.
I thought his term was up though, 4 years. He's got to do it whether he likes it or not.
The maximum term is 5 years, which is why
5 years. So haven't we come to 5 years then?
No, 4. 2005 was the last general election.
So legally he's not obliged to hold one until
next May.
So he's made the decision to call it next May,
well,
or that isn't confirmed
dispute.
yet?
That's my dispute. Is that technically, yes, it's up to Gordon Brown to decide the date of the next general election, but the problem I have is that 3 months ago there was a poll, and 54% of the people that were asked all said that they wanted a general election. So that's a majority of British people if you apply the rules of polling and stuff like that.
So he's had to do it because of that?
No, he's ignored that result. He's discounted it. He said he's obviously ignored it because he wants to keep his job for a year. But legally, if the leader of the opposition and the House of Parliament forced him, I mean, John Major, I think, was forced to call a general election, 97, I think. And there's loads of examples throughout history where Parliament has told the Prime Minister to dissolve Parliament or else.
So for my own sort of records, because I don't know, is it official there's going to be a general election next May 2010?
That's the crux of the dispute, is that we the people
have called for it,
want the general election, and Gordon Brown has made it plain that we're not getting a general election until next May. Even though legally, if there's a vote of no confidence, or there's a breach of the Parliament Act, or some legal transgression, he can be forced out.
But as far as we know, and as far as the media is concerned, they're saying there's going to be a general election next May.
Yeah. Yes and no. Yes, because everyone's been talking about a May election next year. No, because it's not legally required.
He could hang on for another year if he really wanted to.
And if he declared war, if he declared a national emergency, he could suspend it. There's lots of little ways around it, but the crux of my argument is that we the people want a general election whether Gordon Brown wants it or not.
That's overwhelming. That's not disputed anymore. Any polls,
yeah, well, it is died a death since they all started on holiday to really, But legally, there's no. Legally, Gordon Brown can keep the gravy train flowing till May of next year at the latest. But my argument would be, if the majority of people want a general election now, then we should get one, whether Gordon Brown wants it or not.